Good morning, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for July the 6th. Look at this. Oh, door's locked. Look at this. I'm sitting here at my desk. I'm just arranging some money because I gotta go buy duck feed this morning from Robert. It's about 9 a.m. and all of a sudden they just started losing it. And they're all at this end of the pen because they know 9 o'clock is the time to get out of the pen. Look at that. They've been fast asleep. Like totally asleep here the last while. I've been just sitting at my desk working. And now they're all telling me it's time to get out. Unfortunately, I gotta go on a road trip. I gotta go to the rental place and pay our bill for the 3-day rental. And I gotta go pick up feed. So when I get back, I'm gonna let the ducks out. I just don't believe this. I don't know how they know it's 9 o'clock. They're gonna pacing. We want out. Look at this. This is nuts. These ducks are crazy. Look at them all looking. Let us out now. Someone in there has got to have a watch. It don't even make any sense. It's exactly 9 o'clock. Well, it's 4 minutes after, but it started at 9. That is crazy. I thought there was something in the yard, and they're all at the gate. Unbelievable. I gotta get my acting gear here. Oh man, this is the actually I feel better now, but when I first got up, oh guys, it was bad. I woke up, I don't know, it's about 10 to 8, believe it or not. I just was absolutely seized up. My arms are sore, my legs are sore. I can't remember the last time that my body has felt this sore. But then I started thinking, you know, between the garden last week, you know, spending 2 days in the bush cutting trees, and then Colin here killing me, working me like an animal. This is what rode hard and put away wet looks like. Oh man, I feel brutal. So I've got to go do a feed run because they'll have another heat wave today. I'm not doing any work outside. I did a ton yesterday getting everything back to normal here with the ducks. But I gotta go get a load of scratch from Robert, and like I said, I gotta stop at the rental place and pay that bill. Then I'll update the GoFundMe, let you guys know where the money went. Anyways, so that's what's happening here. I am wiped right out, and I'm really sorry there hasn't been any videos. By the time you see this, there will have been videos being uploaded. Today I'm planning on editing. That's what I'm planning on doing. I've got a ton of editing to do, and I got to get it up because if I don't put videos up, the way YouTube works, it just crucifies the channel. I've already noticed like our revenues dropped 50% because I haven't been putting daily videos up. So it's sort of like, you guys are, I shouldn't say sort of like, it's you guys are I see that some people, I see that some people are upset in the comment section that I'm not putting videos up. Believe me, I wish I could pull the videos out of my rear end while I'm doing this crazy workload here. But unfortunately, not physically possible. And Colin will be able to verify this in the comment section. When you're doing what we're doing here physically, you can't come in and do any computer work. It doesn't work. Your body just says no. You got to sleep, so you can recharge, go right back at it the next day. And the pen is a major expansion. I'm so excited about it. I'm looking at it, and it's going to happen. I'm going to do a little more, not today. The temperature's supposed to start dropping tomorrow when I get back out. I'm not working in this heat. I'm a little bit of a pain from the heat. I think a little heat exhaustion is what I'm going through. Because yesterday was just crazy. I couldn't believe it. I almost fainted. I was so wiped out. But I'm taking a little bit easier today. Like I said, I'm going to do some editing. We're going on a feed run, and that's pretty well going to be it, guys. I'm a bit fried, but I got to get the videos up for you guys so you can see what's taking place here, and I hope this stuff turned out. I don't know yet. That's going to be this afternoon when I get back, and I can go at it here and get you guys something to watch of what we did here, with the pen expansion with your money. And I got to start a GoFundMe for the feed. which I'll put a link below. I'll have it set up by the time you see this video. I'll have the GoFundMe link set up. I have some really good news. The transport company that did the deal last year for $500 to take all the ducks to the processor has come through for us again. So a big thank you on that one. You know, I can't thank that. I'm gonna put the information below. I wish they had a Facebook page, but they don't. But I'll put all the information below of who this transport company is, and you know, I think they have a company email. I'll put it below, and you can send them a thank you email. But they're I'm not sure of the company email though. They're pretty well. They're an offline company, but they're coming through again. Phenomenal, you know, donation of their services. Like, it give you an idea, guys. It's like about a $2,500 savings. Like, because it was like $3,000 to get the ducks taken to the processor, and they're willing to do it for $500 again. Just for all we got to pay for is the diesel for the transport. Unbelievable. And last year, the guy, when he delivered the ducks, he had to sit at the processor for 12 hours, and while they unloaded the ducks and did the dirty deal. You know, so it's like, you know, they're giving a guy up for, you know, for 12 hours plus their transport plus driving up here. Like, basically it's 24 hours of their time is what they're giving us. Phenomenal support from that transport company. And I got a final price on the processor, so I know what everything else is going to be for the GoFundMe. So I'll put the link below and you guys can take a look at it. But today I got to go spend some money to buy some feed, and we're going to the rental place. So that's it. I got to get my acting gear here, check on the ducks, and then we're leaving. Okay, it's July the 6th, and nothing's happened here on the Muscovy eggs. I'm thinking when the hatch was screwed up when Colin was here, when the controller stuck on, I think it cooked them and killed them. Absolutely no action, no pipping. Now the crazy part is I disconnected some of the light bulbs, and the temperature's actually been staying right on with all the light bulbs disconnected except for the two 100 watts on the bottom. It's actually stayed at 36.9 degrees since then, but I think it's a hopeless situation. So tomorrow I'm going to take it apart, and we'll do an egg autopsy and wash up the incubator. Plus I got to rip the controller apart and put a new controller in. So that's tomorrow, not today. I got lots of other things to do. So let's go check on the ducks and then go on a feed trip, road trip for some feed. It's only 9:30 and it's already a scorcher. All right, I'm going to do the water for the ducks here. Give them fresh water because they're going to be I'm going to be gone for about 2 hours by the time I do the complete round trip of rental place and Roberts. But everybody's pretty well laying low, chilling here. It's pretty crazy hot. All right, look at them all waiting at the front door here. Front door, the gate. Look at this. I know, ducks. Just a ton of ducks. Look at this. They're coming. They think they're getting out. Not yet. Let me get some fresh water happening here for them, and then we're leaving. Man, I'm being told here. I'm doing all the water, and they just going crazy. Poor ducks want out so bad. Look at that. They're just waiting. Please let me out. Not yet, though. I have to go do a road trip, and when Colin, the reason I'm not letting them out, guys, is because when Colin and I were working the day we were in the bush, I think we had a visitor here that took a duck because Doug was losing it all day, kept going down the swamp, and at one point I came over here and I had the shotgun, and because I heard the ducks doing the quack of a predator was here, and I was down on the edge of the grass line, and I thought I heard a little quack in the grass fade away. So that's why I'm not letting them out without me here and without Dougie here. So let's go check the ducks. How is everybody? Hello? Hello, ducks. You guys got enough water for right now? Yes, you do. Oh, look at this. They're pounding the feed back. Holy mackerels. I filled that feeder heaping last night. Actually, I'm going to fill up one of the waters full just to make sure they don't run out while I'm gone here this morning because it is pretty warm. And I filled both these feeders heaping last night. So I'm gonna fill up one of the water stations just so they don't run out of water, just in case I'm gone longer than I want this morning. Okay, duckies got their water. I gave them a fresh one. Top it up here. You gonna give us a run? Hello, ducks? No, eh? More interested in the cold, fresh water. I gotta clean this area right here. I'm actually shocked how dirty it is this morning. It's pretty gross. But I'll just clean around the water. Can't believe how much feed they're eating. All right, let's go get a whole bunch of grain from Robert. Go to the rental place. And tomorrow's feed run down to the feed store to get starter, because I'm down to the last 2 bags of starter, which is exactly enough to get me through till tomorrow. We're just burning through the feed here. It's that time of year, right? It happens. When you're feeding this many mouths, it just gets inhaled by the bag. And lots of bags in the day. All right, I gotta lock the house up and we're gone. A big hawk is flying over top. It's gone. There's the big hawk, guys. Duck's just losing it. I know, Doug. It's a hawk. And they're not good for ducks. Alright, let's go on a road trip. Holy mackerel, 34 degrees. Alright, Dougie, let's go. Let's go on a road trippy. Oh, she's going to be warm today. Okay, we're at the rental place. Let's see what the damage is. Or I should say total damage. I'm here to pay my bill.
There's a day and a weekend rate.
Yep.
So it was $844.80. And taxes, so it's $954.62.
Well, that's over budget, guys. If I would have rented the bigger backhoe, I wouldn't have had to rent it the extra day. Probably would have got away with just the weekend rental. And it would be cheaper because Home Hardware actually owns the bigger unit. And I think the owner would have gave us a deal, which he, by the way, the Home Hardware did cut us a deal. They did free delivery, so that was like $100 plus tax, like $113 savings. So the old Home Hardware Renfrew came through and helped the duck adventure by basically 113 bucks. All right, let's go get feed for the pigs and let them out of the pen, which they're probably going a little crazy. Actually, they're probably napping right now. Hello, Robert. How are you doing? I've come for feed. Come on. Come and say hi to your friend. Yeah, she is, isn't she? So I come for 40 bags at 13 bucks. Is that good?
That's what you want to do, yep.
That's what I want to do today. 43 is too much for me to handle in this heat.
Okay.
I should have backed up a little closer.
Oh, I think
Well, it's less lifting. We're lower to the ground.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
It's just us? Where's your help?
Well, for one, it's lunchtime, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know. I don't get lunch. I'm self-employed. 40 times 13, eh? $520. All right, here we go. I'm back from the feed store. Or feed store, Robert's place. Just let these ducks out, and then I gotta go do an edit, and then I gotta unload the truck. It's too hot right now. I'm not kidding you guys. I'm ready to faint. It's so hot. It's noon, actually. That's how long I've been gone. We're at peak heat right now. They're coming over the gate. I'm gonna screw them up and open the big gate. They don't know what to do. They're headed over to the small gate. Look at this. Doug was just laying down on the cold cement floor in the garage. I think we have a thunder shower coming because there's some dark clouds and it's really sticky. Come on, Doug. You're at the wrong gate.
Doug, come here. Forget about that. The seagull. Holy mackerel, there's a whole bunch of seagulls above us. Alright, they're not learning here in this gate situation. Looks like a lot of hot ducks panting. The stragglers just having a little bit of a snack before they leave the pen. That one little guy over there, he's going to get his belly full before he leaves. Pack her down. Alright, I get the water happening here. Then I gotta go do a big edit. Well, a whole bunch of edits actually. I gotta try to get caught up here. Oh boys, guys, it's hot. Down here, I'm trying to grab lights here because I gotta do a little bit of a light rearrange here in the pen because I noticed last night it was too dark down at the watering station, and I'm pretty sure I've already got one of my lids for the mason jars already made up. So I'm gonna go check in my garage. If not, I bought a bunch of new lid seals today when I was in town. Been doing editing during the heat wave. Oh man, it was 36 degrees this afternoon. Well, put it this way, it was so hot that I had to put a towel on top of my desk so that I could lay my arms down, so resting on the keyboard and the mouse, because my arms were sticking to the desk. Absolutely crazy. All right, let's see if I have what I need. I don't have to make it up tonight. I had to make another mason jar light. I'm actually going to have to make 10 of them, but I need one really soon, tomorrow night obviously, because I just siliconed it for the watering station, because I noticed last night that when I went to bed, the ducks weren't hanging around that end of the pen at all. It's too dark, or that side of the pen, it's too dark. But I've got some other lights I'm going to do some swapping that Richard sent us, actually, the 32 waters. I'm going to put them on the side of the building. Try to light it up, because I noticed everybody was hanging around the front. That problem's going to go away once we get the pen done and I get the perimeter lighting done. The pen's big enough that even if there is a predator in the yard... Doug, sit, Doug. Okay, Canada Goose is here, the gosling. I got to show this to you. Oh, sit down, sit. Well, that was quick. They left really fast. Where are they? The gosling. There it is. It's changing color. I'm trying to zoom in, see it? We're in the digital zoom, so sorry guys. I tried to get down to the edge of the yard as fast as possible, but they ran off really quick. So the Canada Goose here, I'll try to get there off there. I'm in optical. I should be. That's the best I can get for you tonight, guys. So the Canada Gosling is no longer looking like a gosling. Now it's the end of the day. They're starting to get active. It's just starting to cool down here. But they've been hanging around the watering station. Plus the pools in the yard. See that pile of rocks, guys? That came from the post holes that Colin and I dug. It was nuts, the amount of rocks that we pulled out that were in the way of the post. You know, Dougie's going to walk in front of it, just to give you an idea how big the rocks are. Look at that. That's how big the rocks are, guys. Absolutely crazy, the amount of rocks we hit. All right, I'm gonna get my act together here. I got chores to do, a little bit of duck poop to shovel out of the pan. Got some things to do. Cooled off now. Then I gotta unload the truck and then go back in and go back to editing. Hopefully I don't continue to stick to the desk. I put the pivot heads on to try to do some filming for you guys while I was working. I lasted like 90 seconds. The humidity is so crazy. As soon as I put them on my head started sweating. So I had to clean out the back. I think tomorrow I'm gonna see what the weather's like. I don't know. They've got some rain, temperature falling type stuff coming. But I'm thinking the guys in the back need to go out, and the ones in the front need to go out in the yard during the day, like I usually do with the rotation. But I think this crew needs to play in water. Some of them are pretty dirty, and that's from the dirty feet walking on top of each other. So I'm just going to throw some straw in here. I cleaned out the wet spot where all the feces and water was, but I'm going to have to totally clean it out tomorrow. I'm thinking that they need to get out and play in the water. They need to have some duckling kiddie pool time. I think they didn't have water all day, guys. I'm not kidding you. The time it took me to just do a quick cleanup in here, 8 minutes. And look at the little frenzy going over the water. 8 minutes, ducks. Relax. See, it's cold well water, right? But there's quite a few of them that need a bath bad. So tomorrow I'm thinking I'm going to let the guys in the front out, and then these guys can have access to the kiddie pool. I didn't tell you guys. Of course, I haven't been doing a lot of videotaping, or I have. I don't know. I'm screwed up, but the part I didn't tell you. It was the night Colin left. I did the chores, and I guess I was so screwed up because I worked so late. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I was working, digging, and I left this gate open. I filled up their feed, and I left this gate open, and I was outside in the pen, and all of a sudden all these little guys were out running around with the other ones out front. Talk about an ordeal to separate them again. I think that added like about half an hour to my day, because I had to get all of them inside here, and then I had to try using a shovel to spread the age group, or divide the age groups apart, and then I ended up having to chase them and catch them, and it was a bad situation as far as stress was for the ducks are concerned, because they couldn't figure out why I was chasing them. But I had to separate them because these ducks were far too small. Like, they were only about 5 days old, and they were getting run over. 6 days old, or something like that. Less than a week. So I left the gate open because Colin had been doing the chores the 3 days that he was here, and I guess I just went brain dead. Filled up the feeder and left the gate open here. All right. Feed for these guys. They're pounding back about a bag a day here, this group. They're doing a good dent in the food situation. They're watching me work here. They're curious. They go to the door and just lay there, like how high he is, and lay there and watch me. It's so humid right now. We're supposed to be getting some crazy thunder showers, and the humidity, it feels like it. All right, I got to get some more work done here because it might start raining any minute. Humidity really brings out the deer flies. Oh, I wish the dragonflies would do their job. So this is my second load of some pretty nasty stuff. Pure high octane soup here. Now this isn't bad considering I cleaned it the day before Colin got here, down at the end of the pen where it all collects. So the 2 wheelbarrow loads from the 169 ducklings, where when there was 420 ducklings in the enclosure on the front where it all drains down to, it used to do this twice a day. I used to do this every day, 2 loads instead of 5 days, 2 loads. That's the difference between 169 and 420 ducks. But it's nasty smelling stuff right now. Had a real nice sweet smell to it. Okay, she's supposed to be sitting on a nest. What are you doing out here, duck? Doug's down in the swamp, so you can't blame it on him. Same ducks are sitting on nests in there, nothing's happening. I think it's a total washout, but we'll let them go till they have enough. Or have had enough, I should say. All right, next job, guys. Unload the truck. Oh, I wish this could be unloaded already. Be nice to have some video magic. No, it's still there. I don't know if it's because it was the first truckload this year that I've unloaded, or if it's because of the heat, but it certainly killed me. Holy mackerel. I think it's the humidity. I know I keep saying that, guys, but oh man, it's sticky. All right, gotta move the truck so I can get the wheelbar out of here and fill up the feeder for the ducks tonight. It's just starting to rain now. Come on, Doug. I was really hoping to get an edit done tonight. Come on, Doug. Come on. I came out here. Well, it's 5:30. I came out when it was starting to cool off, and I thought I'll get all my chores done, and I'll go in and do an edit. Well, it's 8:45. I'm still not done all my work, and I'm absolutely wiped out now. And it's starting to rain, so I gotta put the big camera away, guys. They're running all over the yard trying to find the best place to stand retention. A bunch of them scattered to the other side. Oh, they're coming more around here. Well, my laundry was dry. These ducks must be related to Doug. He ran and took cover underneath the cedar trees. They're hiding underneath the clothesline stand. And what a better time to have a drink than when it's raining. You know what this means, huh? It means that there's going to be worms on the lawn, and it's going to be really hard to get the ducks back into the pen when it gets dark. No, Doug, you're not coming in. What a sneak. You heard the screen door. You were hiding in the cedar trees. A little water won't hurt you. The ducks are scattering all over the yard looking for bugs. Hunting in the rain. They're enjoying it. Alright, I gotta go outside and finish my chores in the rain. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.